Hey folks, the next video in our review series for our midterm is going to be on finding the tonic or finding do in key signatures that have flats in them. Again, one of the important things to remember in this case is the order of flats. If you remember from the sharps video, we have F, C, G, D, A, E, B, and that is our order of sharps. If you remember that and you just reverse it, you also have the order of flats. Now, if you're like me, I always remember the order of flats. For me, just the fact that the first four spell the word bead makes it easy, and I just go, oh, bead, GCF. I don't know why, I just remember that really easily. And that is the order in which we are going to add our flats to a key signature. So, B, E, A, D, G, C, F. And just like with our sharps, we are going to read these from left to right, not top to bottom or bottom to top. When I say the furthest flat over or the second to last flat, we're going to have to go from left to right. So in this case, we have flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, there are two different ways of determining what do is in this way without using the circle of fifths, using our flats. So let me give a different key signature here. We're just going to use 3 flats. We have 1, 2, 3. And if we go 1, 2, 3, and we go to the second to last flat, that flat is do. So in this case, we have E flat major. Now, again, if I were to draw out from E flat to E flat, like ran out of space there, but if I were to go E flat to F, that's a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, and then our half step, you can see that we have E flat, A flat, and B flat. Those are the same 3 flats that are in our key signature. Again, that is not by mistake. That's why we do what we do here. Now, the other way of determining that, because I said there were 2 ways to do this, is to either go to the second to last flat back, 1, 2, 3, go back to the second one, and that's do. Or you can go to the last flat, this one, A flat, and count down 4. So we have, as if this last flat is fa, to go fa, mi, re, do. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, and say, oh, E flat, it's in the key signature, so E flat must be my do. So this is the way that when folks are like, well, how do I remember the key signature for F, which is just 1 flat? Well, that can be one way to do it. If you look at B flat and you count down, B flat, A, G, F, F is do in this case, that can definitely work for you. Or you can just memorize that, hey, guess what? 1 flat is F major, which for a really long time is exactly the way that I did it. And then I used the other way of doing it where I went to the second to last flat and I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the 4th one, D flat is do. So D flat major is my do here. So you will need to know this in both clefs, both your treble clef and your bass clef, and be able to identify that, and also to create it, to be able to say, all right, if I give you a do and say G flat major, hey Morgan, there you go. You would need to be able to write the key signature and say it has 6 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go back to the 5th, that's G flat. So you would need to both be able to identify or create that key signature. And that is how we can do that without the circle of fifths for flats.